Hurricane Nation. Coach Herbie Blazer here, and the storm continues to build. 2 weeks down, 2 dominant victories in the books. The message is clear. The Herbie Blazer era is here, and we are just getting started. Now the journey brings us to week 3, and a familiar foe from our own Sunshine State steps onto our field. Today it's a battle for Florida bragging rights as we welcome the USF Bulls to Hard Rock Stadium. They're coming across the state looking to make a statement to prove they belong, but they're about to run headfirst into a hurricane that only grows stronger with every passing week. We respect every opponent, but we fear no one. This isn't just another game. This is about establishing absolute supremacy in our home state. This is about maintaining the relentless pace we've set. Our offense will continue to be precise and punishing. Our defense will continue to be suffocating and relentless. We are building something special, brick by brick, victory by victory. Every tackle, every touchdown, every single play is a step forward in our march towards college football immortality. The standard has been set, and we will not falter. The energy in this stadium is electric. The players are locked in. Get ready for another commanding performance. It's Miami versus USF. The Dynasty rolls on.
USF's offense will start this game off. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
And the Bulls will hustle to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly.
There he goes. Wide open spaces. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Find space on the right. Defense was right there, but they couldn't stop him from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30. Curl route seems simple, but when you time it like that so it's right on him, man, that's a tough play to stop.
And give the receiver a lot of credit, too, because he knew where the sticks were. He got his depth on the route, and then he came back to the football. All young receivers can learn from this guy right here. Come back to the ball and help your quarterback out.
QB draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. They'll run play action. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And the defense coming through with the first sack of the day. And I'll tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Miami's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack him? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day and that kind of accuracy was his offensive line gave him a lot of time to survey the field and throw darts. So if you're on defense here, you've got to find a way to disrupt his rhythm. You've got to be able to get pressure on him. You don't necessarily have to get him to the ground and sack him, but the ball has got to come out early. You cannot let him sit back there and pick you apart.
The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Looking to throw, it's back. Fires deep toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
The Bulls are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Finds his man. It's Fletcher. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Fakes to grab. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Got his man. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Oh, they're after him. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
The Canes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Carr. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Snags it over the middle. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. He got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Miami.
This guy's been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the 3rd game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 7-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Penn State is ahead early at Happy Valley, but that's not exactly Saquon out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over the Judicials. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying play action. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Rushes on him. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds the tight end. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They punt it away on 4th down. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Gets it to him on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
And the Canes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Hurricanes will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. From the gun, running back gets to give. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Sullivan. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this moment.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Wow, and the Miami linebacker shows you his speed on that play, and linebacker in speed, synonymous when you're thinking about Miami Hurricane defense. Think about Ray Lewis, Jonathan Vilma, Dan Morgan, DJ Williams. Guys that can go sideline to sideline and guys that can rush the passer. Not easy to block.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Oh, it's picked off. Looking for more room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And if that don't light your fire, your wood is wet. The best play on a field is when the big boy, the most athletic people on the field, the defensive linemen, make game-changing, awesome, super athletic interceptions.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Makes a man miss. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. The Hurricanes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go right back to it. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Oh, he's got some space. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know they're running the football. It's just a matter of who's getting it and where they're going. But this offense, it really didn't matter. Nice job up front, nice execution, picking up not only the one.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Trying to bow his way in. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 14-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Makes a grab down the middle. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Under fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Looking to fire. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Back to pass, it's Beck. With the catch, it's Pringle. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. Rifles it down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Canes will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try it over the left side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. The play action fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
The Bulls send out the punt unit. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. On the run, it's Pringle. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Canes have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. Dropping back, it's Beck. Got his man quickly. It's a running room. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man in the middle. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Finds his man down the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert third down. Grab near the marker, it's Lofton. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Quick handoff. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Canes! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. Utah State is being humbled today. There's just no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping. They're trailing by 14 to Air Force.
Looking for room. It's Norton.
The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Second down, they'll go to the air. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Going right to work up top. Quickly complete.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page, though.
Rides the back on the option, the give. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. And the Bulls will move the sticks. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line.
That's a first down for the offense.
Right back to the well. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Bulls are in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Running to Green. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. And the Bulls have this offense rolling.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time it's complete.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. Trying to do it on the ground. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the tight end.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, South Florida.
Well, the one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Catch in the middle, it's Marion. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Fletcher. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Back to throw, it's Beck. Heaves it deep. Reels it in down the left side.
Who needs a 2-minute offense? When you're this explosive, this offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Pringle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And that is no good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
And with time running out here in the 1st half, not willing to invite disaster, the offense takes a knee, and they'll go to the break trailing. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the shadows of South Beach.
We're just about ready to start the second half.
Set to kick it off.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Trying to set the tone with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. To the air, it's Beck. Wide open downfield. Turning on the Jets. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Hitting on transfer portal quarterbacks can be tricky. Certainly Miami did so with Cam Ward a season ago. And Jesse, they're hoping to keep nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And the Hurricanes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Strong, firm tackle. The Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's looking to throw. He's got him. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. They've got the screen set up. Shakes off the defender. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. Offense in a bunch formation. Gonna look downfield again. Caught. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Miami! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Tulane has the lead right now, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Yulman Stadium. They're up by 7 over Duke. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. The Bulls in the hurry-up.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Turning it on! Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They'll run the option. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to sling it on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sullivan. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Running back searching for a hole. He stops short of the first down, but he gets it into plus territory on the scramble, and now decision time on fourth. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Beck. Here's a heat. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
I tell you what, man, you better be looking at your puppy dog feet and seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that end zone and bad things happen when you get sacked.
I don't know if you want to even risk this quarterback having to hold on for the football very much longer after watching that last play. This defense right now is pinning their ears back on this area of the field, and they are getting after him quick.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Canes will line up to punt it away. He can't get it out of there. It's blocked. And he ends up taking a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Bulls want to move quickly.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker in there.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On third down, going up top. Got it in the middle, it's Isaac. He's loose. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle to prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
The Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quickly out to the tight end. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Punt is in the air. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
The Canes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to throw. It's back. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. And the Canes will try to pin them back with the punt. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. He'll call for the fair catch here. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We've got to change something up here. We've got to do something different because right now it's just a sack party.
And the Bulls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure gets to him again, another sack.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him, let somebody else beat me. Not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Now on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'll start this drive 33-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's back. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Motion from the wideout. They'll run play action. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hurricanes decide to punt it away. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Quick release by the QB. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
Brings up 2nd down.
He'll pull it on the read. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
He's brought down.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
2nd down coming up.
He leaves it with his back. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. And the Bulls moving quickly to the line.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Got his man. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Running into the open space. There he goes. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
Brings up second down.
Second down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Alexis. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Just under a minute to go here in the third quarter. They'll snap it on 1st and 10. Send the tight end in motion. The give on the option. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Touchdown, Bulls! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Purdue is getting whooped today, and at some point this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly, the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by 30 to USC. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking for a gap. It's Fletcher. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Looking to pass. It's Beck. It's complete on the right side. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Fletcher. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got him downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Hurricanes headed quickly to the line. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
They just keep firing. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. And the Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Runs through the tackle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Marion. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Hurricanes! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And it's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executed in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
And it looks as if they'll have all the subtlety of a sledgehammer as they bring in the jumbo dudes for the 2-point try. Trying to power it in. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further.
That keeps the score. Miami, 34.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Finds his man. It's Alexis.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Now on first down from the 28.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
The defense is just killing it. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury team.
And the Bulls will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. To the air, it's Beck. Gets it out fast. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 47-yard line on first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Carr. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle, it's Bauman. After the pickup of 9, it's second and 1. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Fletcher. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Canes have pushed it inside the 20. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They're setting up the screen. Touchdown, Canes! And the pummeling has started. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3.
And that's a nice job selling it by the offense, dropping back, making it look like it's pass, and running back slipping out of the backfield, throwing him the football, getting a dynamic playmaker in space, and he says, I got this, I'll do the rest, and gets the touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got a little space. Short gain on the play before he slides. Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third down, he drops the throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. A QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Loss of 3. Third down coming up.
Makes the catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Nevada is being humbled today. There's just no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping. They're trailing by 19 to Middle Tennessee. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the fourth quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, running back on the move. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Norton. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
Man, as a defense, you're like, oh, they're going to draw us offside. We're going to draw us offside. They're not going to go for it. They go for it, and you get the big stop. You've set your offense up. You've turned the momentum. This defense should be feeling really good about themselves.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They are in business, starting this drive inside the 10-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Trucks through the defender. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. They'll run it on third and goal. And he's dragged down. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Just drives it between the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, oh, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm
Reese the Vet, another presentation of EA Sports College Football.